from the first hero that he played, Abaddon. Abaddon is like more like the support kind of offlaner, but Prophet is more like the momentum leader in the game because he is a hero that doesn't need you know, any cooldowns to fight with. Everything that he has is pretty short cooldown. You fight very well early and he dictates the tempo a lot. They have this kind of like global presence lineup. The panel mentioned earlier, AA plus Prophet with the Nyx running around with Vendetta scouting around the map. So you find someone, there's an Ice Blast, there's a Prophet ultimate coming, easy to get kills.
As well being run here by VGJ.Thunder, a hero that a lot of teams just don't seem to be able to find a place to play at the moment in Dota 2. But Thunder have seen an opportunity here this game, they've taken it. See if it pays off and if they can indeed push this series to a game 3 off the back of Freeze's Sven.
Yep, so once again 2-1-2 lanes. This time no level 1 smoke shenanigans, so no first blood before the creeps are out. It's gonna be a Disruptor Sven against bot lane as a Chilling Toucher doing a lot of damage, but it's Night Stalker, you know, pretty tanky hero, 6 armor at level 1. So he's gonna be A-OK here, gets the pull off. And Fate just trading with the anime heroes. He wants to just make sure that they get a lot of damage when they're trying to do this, like pull back the creep wave in between the tier 1 and tier 2 to regain control of the lane. So you want to punish them as much as you can. And he's going to TP top right now. He secures the bottom pool, so he wants to make sure that the top lane goes well. The stun onto Nograta. Prophet is in trouble here. This is an easy kill here. Oh, that ward actually, I think, maybe he already scouted the TP?
I think it should have.
I thought they saw the TP, but he just stood in the lane, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he felt like he was safe or what. I'm not sure, but I'm fairly certain they saw him TP. So that was a kind of bit of blunder there by Nograta and the Prophet. Right, so right now he TPs back to the lane, so No Fear's going to be around here, making sure that does not happen anymore.
Yeah, he's at least got some sort of a backup, and well, mid lane, we'll see who does end up coming out top. Obviously, at the moment, Iceberg doing the better in terms of trading CS with that tree. And so he does lead the lane 9 for free against the 5 for 0.
Yep, DP will start to regain control of the lane once you get more points in the Spirit Siphon. That's how you dominate the lane, but first few waves, I would say, mostly Tinies will do fairly well because of the tree grab. So top lane, Prophet is starting to settle down here, it's getting some last hits. Bot lane, the Night Stalker is also fairly happy with the outcome of the laning phase because he got the pull off, he's getting levels, he's able to contest the lane against the Lycan is also not the strongest like laner. He's really good.
Mid.
Oh, the courier.
They've got this haste rune. Always one applies. Look at the Dukes are there with the courier. Is it going to be enough to save it? Surely isn't, and it isn't. FlyToMoon able to take away that courier once again. We saw them do it last game. This time it's always want to fly instead of No Fear, but another haste rune, another courier.
And here comes the backup. X-Mark. Seems like he is in no means of escaping here, so but still getting the courier, a huge pickup for FlyToMoon. And top lane, as we see the Sven here, he's still getting a pretty good amount of CS despite the dual lane pressure. 13 CS to the Lycan 16. So I would say he's still pretty happy with the state of the lane right now for them. And Fate's gonna X-Monk the DP, so he TPs back to base and just abusing the X-Monk here.
He's got the 2 nulls and the 1, so a fair bit of stats to get those right clicks and make sure you can keep up with the CS of the Tiny.
Good small little play here to make sure that they get whatever they can from the laning phase. So, first night phase in 30 seconds. Should be the time where the Night Stalker starts to maybe get active, or you send the support to the Night Stalker's lane so you gank the Lycan. But he's gonna have the double, like, oh no, he actually doesn't have points in half. He has 2 in the Pharaoh Impulse instead.
Okay.
Generally you will see like 1 point against NS in particular.
Yeah, you're right. Normally to ride off indeed the bonus of the nighttime being there, but bottom, sorry, top lane. Quick X mark onto No Fear. We'll try for TP out, and he'll make it.
Good TP there. Well done there by No Fear. So the first night phase kicks in. Night Stalker does not have his phase boots yet, but he's level 4, so he is really strong right now with 2 points in the Hunter of the Night, and on top of things he's gonna find a double damage. Let's see if he can get stuff done here for his team.
He's gonna sit around bottom as it looks like.
He just wants to pressure the carry. Like this is the thing about when you're playing Core 9 Stalker, you don't really want to roam as much because you want to sit in the lane and pressure the carry. Because if you leave, then the carry gets like free farm. You don't really like that. Aggressive toss into the DP here.
Yeah, they're trying for it here, going underneath the tower for Silent, but they haven't got quite enough damage. And in fact, down bottom, Yang was able to get the kill onto Silent. Mid lane, Iceberg chased down here as VGJ.Thunder make the rotation. StarLadder and Fade looking to get the last bit of damage onto him, and they can with the Crypt Swarm. 2 core kills there for Thunder.
That double damage there really... So carrying the kill there for Yang, and it's going to give him enough gold for face boot, so he's really happy with the outcome there. And the reaction there. Good reactions by VG, keeping to mid to save the carry. Top lane, Freeze, the Sven, the questionable pick.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble there as well as... They're chasing, okay, they don't want to keep chasing, they're worried.
Yep, the panel mentioned maybe it's a possible game that the Sven actually goes battle free because of the Prophet. We've seen games where the Prophet totally owns the Sven if you don't have a Quelling Blade. So we might see that happen, but I'm not sure about that this game. With TP down bot lane, Nyx, but not going to be able to get in range for the stun.
Yeah, it looks like they were worried that Silent was going to get gone upon as he gets X-Mark.
Oh, Soaring. He gets a Soaring on the NS.
Okay.
Interesting.
What do you think about that?
Strength hero, regen, you kind of need some mana, so can't really go wrong with that. But you kind of want to have like the phase boot so you get really aggressive. Like that would have been a kill maybe if you had phase boots there on the AA. So that's small little things there. That's why you want to rush. And generally you want to rush like phase boots and run on NS. But Fade's gonna pay the price with the first shape shift of the game.
Top lane as well, non-Grata. Let's get gone upon, but he stands his ground and punches back at DDC and Freeze. Keeping himself safe underneath the tower.
So bot lane, Silent does not have his ultimate up, so we might see an... Oh, he misses the torrent. So probably gonna stop the aggression here. But Silent's still sitting in the lane here. He is pretty far forward. He might be in trouble here. Fate runs in. He's trying to get the X up.
Can't quite find him to open up, and now Fade and Yang will back away as FlyToMoon do have both No Fear and Always Wanna Fly coming in to be there for Silent.
Yep. There's 1 more minute remaining in the night time though. I think maybe they can still try to use this with the DP ulti. DP has ultimate up, so we'll see if they can actually maybe TP the DP to the bot lane and use this the remaining duration on the night time to pressure and to force the tower. non-Grata, he is not in a good spot yet. Gets kinetic field up, there is still a glimpse, so there's no way he gets up.
That's another kill for VGJ.Thunder as they now lead 5-1. 2k lead as well in net worth. They are having a stronger impact for sure this time around in the lanes.
This Prophet is not having a good time. He's not doing like... This is the first time I see Prophet struggling in the lane. Like generally the hero just wins all the lanes. Like you win your lane, and then you TP to you win another lane, so great.
He's in trouble again, Winter. Look at this, they're diving in, looking for non-Grata. They find the torrent. TP will be coming in from No Fear's Nyx Assassin, but already non-Grata is out of the game. They've got the X mark onto No Fear. Spike Carapace buys him some time, but with a go south, VGJ.Thunder will take a second kill from this top lane. 7 for 1. They are starting to steamroll ahead. Spurg is able to find Fade, but didn't quite have enough charges on that tree to get the extra toss off, so couldn't get that final bit of damage down onto the Kunkos. VGJ.Thunder get themselves away without losing a single life despite that double damage tiny rotation.
Yep, they got away scot-free. They didn't get the tower, but still like a good amount of damage done. And they got a kill on the Prophet previously, and they forced out rotations. So I think all in all, that's still a pretty good outcome for VGJ.Thunder. It's daytime now, so they want to kind of play more passive. But a Night Stalker does have his ultimate skill up. So if they want to take a fight, he still has that on for them. But they're probably going to wait for the DP to have her next ultimate up. And The two supports are smoking towards the NS lane. I like this a lot because DDC has popped level 6. And here comes the supports and the darkness being popped. Can they get there in time? Oh, they're actually gonna just go mid. They want a tower.
Yang tries for the CP in the trees, but we're in time to hold him down.
Yep, it might glimpse the tiny back.
So we're looking for mid. So Good Nature's Wrath coming through, in fact, doing a lot of damage, but Iceberg being siphoned down. No fit, CP's in, goes for the stun off the DP, looking to hold him back, but they'll still lose Iceberg's tiny. Can FlyToMoon find anything else in return?
Much rotation committed here to react to the aggression from VGJ.Thunder. That was a very good decisive change of direction there. They were like moving towards bot lane and they realized that, oh, maybe we're not going to get there on time to save the NS, so might as well just move to mid to get something done. They were not able to pressure the tower, but they were able to force a lot of reaction towards the mid lane, so it opened up a lot of space for freeze on the Sven at top lane. He pushes the lane towards the tower, secures the bounty rune, so getting as much as he can. And he's going to pop his ultimate to clear the lanes and farm the jungle, so playing this as greedy as possible on the Sven. So that's the first rotation for Disruptor. He didn't really use his ultimate, so they still have that up for disposal right now. They find a haste on StarLadder, his ultimate's back up. NS does not have nighttime though. But they're gonna run into the enemy jungle here, possibly gonna place a deep observer ward.
Let's see what they can find, either an X mark or a glimpse, but the Hellbear will be out from FlyToMoon to scout out this movement.
No observer ward here on DDC, but he does already have observer ward from before. He had the one on the right side of the jungle, they have one on the top lane.
Not mid lane. They see always want to fly straight in with the X mark. They've caught out the A, and they do have the ghost up, so they want to try and get some damage done to this tier 1 tower here, StarLadder. So at the same time, Yang actually able to pressure in the tier 1 bottom as well as FlyToMoon. Can they put any sort of stop to this? No fit. Does have the level 6 in the Vendetta, but a sentry is down mid for VGJ.Thunder. Keep themselves back.
They made the mistake on the last game, not having sentries against the Treant. Not gonna make the same mistakes once again this game. And it is going to be the second night phase of the game soon, so they get a tower. Silent wasn't able to get there on time to deny the tower, so there is going to be a lot of pressure here on the second night phase because VGJ.Thunder, they have gotten a sizable lead here, 4k lead at 10 minutes, 11 minutes.
And Vanguard finished for Yang as well, so starting to really beef up.
Crimson's going to be really good against the Lycan and even the Tiny. So it's going to be a really good pickup here, and we see a smoke here on Always Wanna Fly and Iceberg on the Tiny, but he does not have Blink, and they're going to get X Mark initiated by the Conquer.
Straight away with the boat coming in, Always Wanna Fly again being caught out here as he heads up, leading into the fight as a lone AA.
And here comes Yang on the Night Stalker. He's gonna, I think he saw the Tiny heading back towards mid.
No fair. Trying to make an attempt here, but indeed the Static Storm and counterplay comes out from VGJ.Thunder. They just burst down Iceberg. With the glimpse onto No Fear, they're going to be able to get a second one.
That was perfect for VGJ.Thunder there. Getting both of the kills. DDC was really patient with his spells. Didn't use his kinetic field for... He just felt like he needed the silence there to save his teammate. And he had that feel for the glimpse. So very well played there by VGJ.Thunder.
I mean, they're getting pretty far ahead. I mean, so the...
Yep, they're destroying their opponents here. This Prophet is not working out for FlyToMoon. They are not creating any sort of pressure with the Prophet. Generally, when you pick Prophet, you are supposed to have that kind of early game presence. 7k goal lead at 30 minutes, that is a huge deficit here for FlyToMoon. And here comes again the Night Stalker. He finds the Prophet and forces another rotation. Things is not looking good for FlyToMoon right now. They have to try to use this Nyx, and does Tiny have his Blink? He's going for Shadow Blade, which I don't really agree. It's a great item on Tiny. Yeah. But you have a Nyx on your team, so...
Sure, yeah, there's already
going to be a lot of detection on... I mean, it's still like, you can argue that it's a good item on Tiny because it helps you scale much better than a Blink.
Always wanna fly.
But with the game going this fast, and they are not able to keep up with the pace of the game, I think the team needs his Blink more, but here we go. They find a pickup on Disruptor here on the Vendetta. But X Mark on the Lycan he gonna be able to outrun this? But
he turns.
The damage.
Looks towards Silent, but Silent's got the Siphon and the boat buff. And with the boat connecting onto Silent, can he get himself out? There's going to be the Sprout from Non-Grana getting some space, but Yang flies across the tree line, gets the kill with the Void. They have lost the Death Prophet. Sylar goes down in response. Fade trying to run himself away. Yang and Freeze coming in from the side are able to clean up, always want to fly. Turn around with the two-man stun there, no fear to hold back these two. So this time to the moon able to get some kills in return.
You have to be careful now, right now, because the AA has pop level 6, so your DP is not going to be able to Spirit Siphon and stay in the fights. Right now with Ice Blast on the field, they're going to get a Carapace stun, reflecting the damage from the Storm Hammer from the Sven. The chase begins. Can they actually get him? Too speedy with the Mask of Madness and Warcry. Yeah, but like I said, the AA being level 6 right now, the DP is not going to feel that tanky anymore. Like he was also pretty squishy in that fight. He almost just died immediately to the burst.
Let's see what they can get done now with
Crimson completed.
Yeah, this is, as you say, going to be quite the big one against the, at least for the 3 cores really of FlyToMoon. Or relying on getting those physical right clicks in.
Oh, he changed his mind. Okay, I like this. He buys the blink and then he goes for the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, with this, as you say, just the chance of actually getting the jump and taking one of the heroes of VGJ.Thunder out to start the fight.
Yep. So let's see who are they gonna find. The ideal target will definitely be like the DP, because she's like the strongest hero in the team fights right now. Well, she's far away from her team though. They might be able to get a jump.
Eyes on him, yeah. There you say, there's the dream pick, and they've got it.
Mid lane, Silent. He is gonna be Axma.
And with the God String, they should have the damage, and they do. And in fact,
oh, that's
he came in on this one on Grana, and he quickly got sent back out. Now they're giving away more here, FlyToMoon. As No Fear comes forward, he'll get X marks. They've lost it, though. They've also got the vision for a 4th. There's a quick blink, though, in play to get Iceberg out of there, but still, FlyToMoon have to be careful as after those sort of picks as they get the Death Prophet, they just quickly fed one after another.
So all the tier 1 towers are down. Next objective would be Roshan here for VGJ.Thunder. They have still the DP ultimate. They're waiting on anything. Sven has blink in a bit. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There'll be also a strong timing window for the Sven to fight. Maybe they would consider fighting first before going for the Roshan. That would also be a good idea for them. Whereas for FlyToMoon, it's daytime, so you generally want to take advantage of this against Night Stalker.
Let's see if they're going to be able to do that. They do have everyone back up. Now FlyToMoon, bottom lane, getting pushed in by Freeze.
They have to push out the lanes first, then decide what they can do. The Nick should be the one leading the charge, maybe with the Tiny and the A. That would be the ideal scenario. Lycan can get to the fights really quickly with the Shapeshift, and Prophet obviously can TP instantly. So this should be the 3-man rotation team, the Nyx, the A, and the Tiny. And the rest, okay, they're gonna bring the Lycan. Are they gonna sneak Roshan? Probably not, right? Yeah, they're gonna try to get a pick off first before they want to try for the Rosh. They pop a scan on the Radiant team. They're gonna know that there's at least one hero on the right side of the map. Prophet's gonna scout the Treants. Doesn't seem like they're gonna find anything here.
See what they can find here, Silent. Not looking to head up towards top at the moment, where the rest of his team may need him if the fight kicks off. FlyToMoon, caught out one.
Buyback? Yes, he has.
I want to try and turn indeed with the God Strength. Already Iceberg is keeping himself the way out of there. They've got the control for Silent, and the glimpse, the crit swarm, not quite enough though. Silent still alive. Running himself away, can they catch him? Fade is going to be looking, can they get the vision for the X mark? Yes they can, they've got him. They'll grab back in Silent, they'll take down the Lycan. And Iceberg, is he out in time? He is. Just before Yang gets vision for a potential void. But now VGJ.Thunder, they are in position to go in towards the pit. Did cost them a buyback on Fade, but they're able to get Silent. push FlyToMoon away and secure that Roshan, away from the lineup with the Lycan.
Yep, this is much more like it from VGJ.Thunder. After that disappointing game 1, they are definitely, getting into much better shape here. With a much better performance so far in game number 2, securing the first Roshan of the game in 19 minutes. So they have to use the DPLT for that, so you'll probably see a minute or so of much more defensive play, but it's nighttime in 30 seconds, so Night Stalker is going to be more than ready to fight. He's going to have a Heaven's Helmet queue up. That's a really good item against the Lycan. It's going to limit a lot of his damage potential on top of the Crimson Guard. So definitely VGJ.Thunder being in full control of this game right now. For FlyToMoon, they have to rely on this like Prophet A with Nyx combination to pick people off. Like head-on engagements right now are pretty difficult for them against the Conquer Bolt and the DPLT.
We'll go for the smoke play here for VGJ.Thunder, looking to push the lead that they have, and Freeze jumps in straight away, finding Silent by the Ancients. He heads immediately up there.
That's the typical spot for carries to die. Around the Ancients, like farming Ancients. At DAC we saw RTC dying a lot when he was like doing Ancients, and just a carry kind of thing.
He's actually looking to get a second goal. Actually jukes off the Avalanche and Iceberg.
Oh,
He's just dead here.
Big kickoff here.
Freeze actually able to find 2 cores essentially with that 1 God Strength in different areas across the map. Bottom lane always want to fly. He's AFK.
Come on, he's not AFK. He was just not looking at his screen. Give the man a break.
He was not looking at this. That's worse.
He was talking to his. He was talking to his teammate.
Okay.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
24-8. VGJ.Thunder keeping their advantage.
Oh,
maybe. Can they find something bigger? Static Storm is down for DDC. Onto Silent and Nova. He's going to hold them 2 of them back. Silent's still alive for now. Quick CP out from the Disruptor. We'll get him back to safety. Yang and Silent still on the retreat. Can FlyToMoon get one of these 2? Oh, there's the backup. Straight in. Freeze with the Godstrip. Cuts down the big bad wolf. And now Thunder are ready to chase down for more. Yang looking toward the AA. Him always want to fly. Non-Grata surrounded by VGJ.Thunder as the onslaught doesn't stop. 27-8. FlyToMoon just unable to find any sort of fight that they can kick off themselves.
I think I think they just ran out of time with their lineup. They're like the proper kind of heroes that you want to be in this position at 20 to 25 minutes with some sort of lead, against the Sven DP. You're not going to be able to outscale the Sven, and the Prophet is not rich. This is looking like it's pretty much very close to being over unless FlyToMoon are able to make a play in the near future. They have to do something to turn the game around. If the towers just keep going down like this, tower after tower, Roshan after Roshan, they're just going to lose eventually. Right, and at this rate, it doesn't feel like they can do anything because of the discrepancy in items.
It's very hard indeed for FlyToMoon to make any sort of players team fight. Iceberg.
No TP, it's on cooldown for another 3 seconds.
Yang.
I mean, this Night Stalker is just bullying the carry Tiny.
Oh no. Poor old Iceberg.
I mean, that wasn't the best spot to TP, but I guess he was gonna die anyway because of Hunter in the night.
And look at this mid lane Freeze. He's in the base.
Okay, this game is over. We are going to see a game 3 over.
Certainly looks like it. 23 minutes in, 29-8. Freeze diving tier 4 towers, dismantling FlyToMoon. As the mid lane ranks are now exposed, GG indeed is called. And we're going to a game 3 as this VGJ.Thunder. I mean, for some coming into this matchup, this is maybe more of what people expected to see from this lineup. Yeah. And they certainly showed it in game 2. I guess so the question really was where was this lineup in game 1? Why was this such a different performance?
And I felt like even when I look at the FlyToMoon's lineup, I felt their lineup was okay.